I think the aim for everybody in this emergency department is to give good quality care.
I love the hospital. It's a great hospital. We have a really close-knit team down here. It's like our second family, and we've just outgrown the space.
The current situation is that we probably have about half the size of treatment spaces that we need.
Our department was built, I believe, in the late 80s for about 20,000 patients, and this past year we've seen 50,000 patients. So consequently we're caring for patients in hallways, which isn't, it's not ethical and it's not safe. It doesn't afford the patient privacy or confidentiality.
And the bathroom is 2 miles that way around the corner, and they need to notify a nurse, but how do you notify them with no call bell when you're in this hallway?
And staff are just constantly tripping, moving, bending around equipment and around people.
We've had it here where unfortunately patients have had to spend their last minutes of life in the back hall here. That's degrading for the family, it's not respectful for the patient. But that's what we're left with right now. The only thing between you and everybody else walking by is a curtain.
I often come into the emergency and see people in the hallway, and I feel very sorry for them. There are too many patients for the facilities and resources. And really, we should call Code Blue and say, hey, this needs more resources. It needs more space. It needs more beds and equipment. It needs to be, redesigned.
With all the patients, often they're here in the hospital, often at their worst, and the nurses are incredible. They're always at their best. I can only imagine what they would be able to do if they actually had proper equipment and space to perform their work.
They're extremely caring. I can tell that they're dedicated to their patients, and I'm excited at the prospect of attracting a lot more health professionals.
We have long-term physicians and nurses that continue to give back even after they retire. You feel safe because I know the nurse who's looking after my mom, though I have to whip home for a minute and come back. That nurse, my brother coached her daughter's soccer. There's a phenomenal community feel.
My family has called upon the emergency room here at Peace Arch Hospital on a number of occasions. With my problems I've had and cleared up here at Peace Arch ER, the building really could use a bigger space and a bigger area because we're a growing community.
When I first came to White Rock, we didn't have a hospital, and many people have worked so hard to build that very first little hospital, to see it grow to the size it is today. And I felt that it was my turn. I should leave a legacy.
Giving back to the hospital and your community is extremely important.
You give because you care.
For the community, it ensures that their family isn't in a hallway, that they do have great care.
And so in order to be able to meet the needs for now, the present, and for the future, we absolutely need the support of the community to be able to move forward.